and welcome to the Therapy Button. I'm your host, Matt, and joining us this week is Nate, who's... Nate, who are these people you're talking to?
I close my eyes and I think their names are Gabe, Ed, and Emilio.
So when have you talked to them? When have you been with them before?
I swear, like, every other Monday.
Interesting.
Like, they're here, but you keep on telling me they're not real.
Well, what do you think you're doing with these people? You spending time with them? What are you doing with them? What are you doing?
Playing video games?
Well,
I don't know.
Do you even... All right.
It's troubling, Matt.
They're just not real. They're just figments of your imagination, you and the audience.
I refuse to accept this.
It's, reality. So, welcome to the home button, where everyone's sick. Where everyone's just very ill. Ed is dizzy and like losing his shit, I guess. Not losing it. He's
high as fuck.
Ed is super high. No, Ed's just shouldn't say that.
He is not.
He's not. Ed doesn't do that. He's sick and has vertigo, and Emilio's still dead. And
He's dead.
Gabe had prior engagements, and he is also very sick. So
So it's just us.
Yeah, hey, and
Bring in the A team.
Yeah, and some guy in the booth. He's here too.
Hi.
Well,
Hey, Jean-Luc.
Hi, Jean-Luc. So this week we're it's just us. Hey, what's up? We're gonna play Battlefield Hardline.
The beta that ends
In the
tonight.
beta, yes, that it does. It's ending this evening on a Monday, going up on a Monday.
Yeah.
Which is how the song goes.
And we are also going to play
And we're also gonna play Dying
Light. So excuse me while I work Battle Log, because Battlefield does not have a in-game server browser.
This is a good system. Stick with it.
Oh, Matt, I lost your mic for a sec.
Oh.
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 Hey-o.
Oh. Is it still going?
We're gonna
No,
play on a Mexico
I
server,
lost you, dude.
Oh.
because the
Wow.
ping
Where'd
is
you go?
low.
Right here. I didn't move much.
Okay, I'm getting you now.
Nate's weird body movement.
Are we good?
I don't know what it would
I
be.
don't know. That was weird.
Okay, well.
And now we play the waiting game.
So yeah, now it's just loading. Oh, here we go.
Hey.
So what is this game type?
This is Conquest. It's
Oh wait, this is just Conquest. Okay.
yeah, it's Conquest Large.
So, if you've played any Battlefield games, you know what you should know what Conquest is. I dare say, I feel like Rush was very popular on
Battlefield 3.
on Battlefield 3, but it seems now Conquest is the game type that people have been launching. At least in Battlefield 4, and I think I don't know. It seems to the older games that was also popular, but Battlefield 3 and like the Bad Company games, Rush was like a really big move, and now they're kind of getting back into Conquest. I don't know.
I didn't enjoy Rush in Battlefield 4 because
it wasn't.
I don't know.
The Rush maps were like bad in Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
They were not like Battlefield. Like the maps were distinctly made around Conquest in Battlefield 4, and like when you play them on Rush, it's like, oh, you tried to make this work with a map that wasn't made in a line. So now it doesn't work so good. It's probably got to do with map design, right? Like
it has to.
because like going, you know what I mean? Like the advancing maps on like Battlefield, whatever it was, on like in like Bad Company, I distinctly remember a lot of the maps were just like a line. You know what I mean? And like in the new ones, they're not. They're more like kind of oval shapes or circles or squares. And, doesn't
But
make sense.
in the beta for this,
Yes.
oh god, I'm gonna get destroyed
You're
by a
dead.
helicopter. In the beta for this, there are three
rogue
game
chopper.
types. 3 game types in this beta. This is the second beta for Battlefield Hardline, because they, I guess, totally revamped it. Sort of, maybe, a little bit.
They definitely. I know they tweaked some things.
Yeah. And, oh yeah, this is the Levolution.
Oh no, this is bad. You told me. I feel alright. So you said it's dust, and it definitely is. But like,
What better way to improve gameplay than to limit visibility?
But like, I can understand that, but this isn't dust so much as it is like, this is like depth of field. Like, in game engines, when you mess with depth of field, that's what that looks like.
Yeah. You're right, but like, it's shitty. I don't like it.
Yeah, it almost doesn't look. It doesn't even look. It looks like haze. It looks like everyone got really high.
And this is the map that I think that they're like truly showcasing in this beta. It's a good map. It's just
it looks
the
like
evolution sucks dick.
Yeah, it doesn't look like dust. It looks like, I guess that like you can tell that it's supposed to be dusty, but like, you know what I mean? It looks just blurry, not. You know? Does that make sense?
Yeah. And
What do you think,
I didn't
John?
kill that guy.
John-Luc, are you feeling dust or are you feeling blur when he's not dead?
Now, right now I'm feeling.
I mean, right now I'm feeling blood.
I'm feeling jelly jam.
Yeah, I hate. God, that's gotta stop, right?
Yeah.
I feel like games didn't do it for a while.
Now, I remember Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
But, all right,
2
look at
had
this. Does
jelly
that? I mean, I see dust, right? But
jam.
like,
Some dust.
but like, doesn't it just feel blurry?
It does also feel blurry.
Oh God, you're dead. Goodbye.
Nate,
Oh, nice.
what graphic settings do you have this on?
Max.
Okay.
It's blurry.
Blur.
It's blurry. You can get it on blurry. Get it?
All right. Watch
Get it
this.
on
This is gonna be
Blu-ray?
cool, if I can pull this off.
Oh, on the ooh. You gonna shoot a helicopter?
No, this is a zip line.
Oh,
see if I
what? Oh, I do remember these when I played the other beta.
Oh.
You're definitely just gonna die here. Can you zip line? Oh, what the fuck?
Officers on location. Suspect good.
What the balls? This is crazy. You're definitely just
It's
gonna get killed.
I'm gonna get sniped to shit.
Wow, look at you. Oh, Jesus, that hurt. That was just zip lines into the side of a building. Face smashes against the wall. I'm good. I'm good. So you're bleeding from the nose. Nope, fine. We've got it.
I am golden. So I'm totally gonna get ambushed by a ton of people
I
that are
can't
gonna
believe
spawn.
you're just taking. You got it.
I am so scared. I think my squad is spawning on me. Maybe, hopefully. Oh, that chopper just crashed.
So in the conquest mode, it is very much, it just feels like, so we should probably talk about the differences between Hardline and regular Battlefield. Battlefield, obviously, everyone knows, is just a military shooter. With lots of explosions and tanks and vehicles, and it's pretty cool.
Yep.
And this is similar, but with cops and robbers motif, is my understanding.
Yep. It's cops and robbers, but it still has that Battlefield feel.
Battlefield. Battlefield.
Mhm.
Get it? Jean-Luc? Hey, Jean-Luc. Hey, Jean. Did you get it? What?
Okay. So yeah, that was Conquest.
Nice. So yeah, it's kind of good though that ending, so we can show them a game mode that is not in every other Battlefield.
Yeah.
I have a question. I feel like with the way shooters are going right now, like the newest Call of Duty and Halo, they're all about like mobility. And this Battlefield definitely feels like very. It's not changing much as
very
Battlefield level
plotted.
mobility. Do you think they're gonna try and make it more like faster mobile? I mean, like Titanfall kind of was like that, and
No, not on the level of Titanfall.
Oh, but nobody even like Call of
you
Duty
can
had, like,
notice
you know,
player
the-
speed and like
the-
handling is a lot quicker than Battlefield 4, but not a lot quicker. I say like maybe like 15-20%.
But I'm curious if they're gonna try like the Battlefield 2142 stuff again, maybe, because that way they would give them an excuse to put back in stuff like they could put in the side
Ooh.
strafing and like the
Oh, wait,
jetpacks.
does it not have
They could make it
64
more
player
mobile.
servers for that game mode?
Oh, it might not.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
It should probably tell you that.
Anyway, that's my theory. I think the next Battlefield is gonna be future.
You think it
Uh,
could maybe?
No, I think they'll make Battlefield 5 and make it along the lines of
You don't think
Battlefield
they're gonna
4
do like
and 3.
they won't do Battlefield 2143, or my theory, Battlefield Bad Company 2143.
Battlefield Bad Company future.
I don't know.
Whatever they do.
Yo, they
I-
gotta find that space gold.
I don't know if they're gonna, if Battlefield will get into the, I say this, but I'm not sure. I don't know if they'll get into the quick movement shootiness, in terms of like the double jumps and the jetpacks and the zooshes. Yeah.
Hey, it's the direction
leave
everything's
that
going.
to the other.
To the arcade, like
Yeah.
yeah, like all of
Battlefield,
these
I guess,
also-
does what it does well, and they haven't changed their formulas that much
Yeah.
the past what,
Like many,
6,
many
7,
games.
8 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree, but they still try and
It's an objective-based.
like EA always keeps
Team.
trying to push Battlefield as like this Call of Duty competitor. You know,
Yeah.
that's why it has a campaign now, and that's why it has. It's like one of those things that like no one actually cares about, but people feel the need to like, no, it has to. It's Battlefield versus
Yeah,
Call of
and it's
Duty. When in
not, like,
reality,
ever
they're two different games that can totally coexist with each other.
Yeah.
But like they're like, no, it has to one or the other.
Yeah. So the thing is, I
Crips
guess
versus Blood.
I guess I just see Battlefield as, I just see it as the vehicle exploding, like fucking. The thing is, you almost think about it comparatively to Titanfall, and I could see them going into the future where there's Titans and people with jetpacks, and they just fucking Titanfall up Battlefield, right? But
That'd be pretty cool, like a larger scale
if it isn't
Titanfall.
future, I mean, I guess it would have to be. If it's future, I guess I could see them doing it, but I could also see them not, so I guess I don't really have a good opinion on it, because I could also see them not doing it, just because it's a very, like, there's, like, a rhythm, kind of, you know what I mean?
Wait for me.
And you could argue, I guess, that there is also rhythm to Halo and Call of Duty that was also thrown out the window, but Call of Duty
What?
was already a very,
What do you-
very fast-paced game, that so, like, adding the jetpacks and double jumps is just like, oh, you took the crazy up to another level. For Battlefield, I feel like that's, it seems uncharacteristic for Battlefield, but for some reason not so much in Call of Duty. But that's
Battlefield's supposed to be its like clunky older brother.
yeah, it's like, it is like a military shooter that's like,
Clunky
this is like,
isn't a good word for it, I guess. It's slower.
yeah,
That's her name.
it's more thoughtful than I would say Call of Duty is.
Oh.
Not like Call of Duty. Like I really like Call of Duty, but it's more you're thinking more about where you're going and tactics, and not so much just like run here, shoot. You know what I mean? There's more because of the vehicle play and and objectives are very emphasized in this game. You know,
Speaking
so.
of objectives,
Oh yeah, this
this is a new game type called Hotwire, where you're supposed to drive cars. See, it says drive faster, capturing.
Is that really the music that plays in the car?
Oh yeah. And I've hotwired the car, and I gain points.
Wait a minute, that's not how hot wiring works.
Sure. Oh God,
And now you're inside a man's truck.
what is going on?
Battlefield Hardline. Pick it up.
What's that?
I don't know. That was pretty cool. I mean, it was like crazy.
So, okay. You're supposed to drive cars and survive and rack up points. Or I guess, I don't know if it's like points or if you have tickets like the other game modes. But
Yeah.
that's what you're supposed to do. It doesn't seem like a lot of my
Are those
teammates are
points
doing
just
that.
cars? Like, is D just
Yes,
a car?
it's a
Okay.
car that you drive.
So
this guy
Hotwire
seems to be
is
heading
just-
towards it,
Yeah.
and I am playing my engineer class. So I have explosives, and I have
A phone call.
a phone call,
What's
and
your,
a blowtorch.
What's your
So
preferred class?
I can just fix the car as he's
Knife.
as he's
best
driving
one.
it on the inside. Oh,
Oh Jesus! You killed a man. You definitely like ran a dude over.
Oh, do you do the thing where you get points when you're just in the side seat?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
One of my dev team members.
That's what a fool. He's fired, I guess.
I probably should have let them know that I'm,
Just turn your phone on
I'm
silent,
doing a
Nate.
thing.
You can just remember that
It's
you're
on
doing
vibrate.
You just made an
Vibrate.
internet famous, guys.
this. Just internet famous. Oh Jesus! Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
That dude was outside the car window with an RPG. He's like, "This. I'm with the police. This is cool, right? The government has said this was cool for me to do."
Yeah, it's fun. But Nate, what's your favorite class?
My favorite class is assault or operator in Hardline.
Is that
the medic?
is that kind of what you always roll in Battlefield?
Oh yeah.
I'm always the engineer in Battlefield.
I always like going medic.
I like the vehicle. I like blowing up vehicles. It's my jam. What can I say? That was very easy to murder them. They were
Yep.
just not doing a good job. There you go.
I've never been good at Battlefield.
Yeah.
I have terrible like self-awareness in this game. I don't know why. In like other shooters, I'm pretty decent, but in Battlefield, I'm garbo.
You're pleb.
Yeah.
So I really like Battlefield 4, and I like 3, and I like all the bad companies. Do you think I know that Battlefield lovers will get it, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Like, I really like Battlefield, but like I have Battlefield 4 in premium, so like they just released the final DLC map pack for Battlefield 4 like a week ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, like within the past month. Yeah, Final Stand. Within the past month or so, that just came out on PC. And people are still like, there's still a lot of people playing it. My friend actually just got premium for like really cheap, and like we've just been playing, and like it plays like Battlefield, and this plays like Battlefield. So like I'm wondering.
Oh, cool.
Because and also because it's such a big monetary commitment when you get the game in premium, it's like $100 about, right? It's like $60 for the game and like $40 for premium. Is that right?
$60
For the
main game. I'm gonna.
And then it's
die.
at least, I think it's at least 40 for premium.
I think it was another 60 for premium.
Oh my god. Okay. So
At full list price, I think.
yeah. So if you're, so that's a significant. So do you think they'll get their main people onto this after, like, just, they're gonna get their core who like only does Battlefield
I
all the
honestly
time.
don't think that the audience will, the main Battlefield audience
Will
switch over. Because like you said, Battlefield 4 just has so much content.
There's a lot of maps. That's the thing is like.
And that's honestly what kind of turned me off of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I understand
there's just
that.
too much to choose from.
Yeah.
Which is a shitty thing to complain about. It's
Yeah.
just like, I was never that truly a Battlefield fan, and I didn't really like the grind to unlock everything. So, and there was just so much to unlock, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I don't know where I'm going.
But like I know that like me and my friend who like we play MOBAs and we play a lot of different shooters. I don't know if like I don't know. I'm like more interested for Jean-Luc's fake idea game that was like the next future. If the next game Battlefield game is in the future, I'm like way more excited about that than like for what people have largely said about this feels like a mod to Battlefield 4.
Oh,
which
it feels like one.
which is like pretty not the best thing. Like
One thing I just noticed is that the UI of this game is the same UI from 4,
Oh,
just
yeah.
the same UI from 3,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of
Fuck
like,
you.
it just, I mean, it's just the UI, but I feel like that's indicative of like
you blow me
how
up, I blow you
much
up.
those 3 games are kind of too similar to each other in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like,
And in
they
Battlefield
really need to
4's
like change it
defense,
up.
like I think they actually did like rework a lot of the leveling in 4, and I actually liked how they did it.
I think
like,
4 is a
'cause,
better
like,
version of 3.
Yeah, I feel that Nate disagrees, but like that's fine. But like one of my big problems with 3 is like I unlocked everything in like a week by level 20, and like I only have like a quarter of the stuff in Battlefield 4, and I've played it for way many more hours. And like I like that because it means I can still get new stuff and try new things. But that also means that I'm not super excited to just start over and like pay another $100. And I don't know. This is my problem, but I feel like other people are gonna have that similar complaint where it's like I liked Battlefield 4 and like I liked some of the cool maps, and like I don't know. If it doesn't seem different enough.
It's not different enough, and Battlefield 4 is still awesome.
Yeah,
It's still
Battlefield
fun.
4 is still good. It has a ton of content, and this seems like a DLC almost.
Do
getting
you think the
shot to
fan base
shit.
for
Where am I getting
4 is
shot to
still
shit
there,
from?
like the audience?
I played it like this past week, so
Like no
it's-
problem finding game plenty of people?
No, yeah, there are servers. People are still playing it. Like,
Cool.
especially since the new DLC, like, because DLC came out, like, whatever it was, like, once every other month or once every other, like, 4 months, maybe. I don't know. It
And
came out, like,
there's always like every now and again there's deals.
Yeah.
You can get Battlefield 4 in premium for like $60.
yeah,
like,
that was, like, what my...
here and there.
Yeah, that's, like, what I got my friend on. I was like, hey, Battlefield 4 is still
And, like-
really good, so...
like okay, and it is really good, and there is a lot of content, and
Yeah.
like I said, that's just I guess not for me.
Yeah.
I feel like it's artificial content.
Well, I like the maps. Well, I like the maps.
Battlefield 4 didn't do it for me.
That's fine.
Nobody's playing the objective. Also, something that annoys me in Battlefield.
Oh,
When
yeah.
people don't play the objective.
Player class.
PTFO, please.
I like how it's like the noise for hot wiring the cars, like just
And
getting
it-
it
just-
started, but
ju-
you're going 30 miles per
And just
hour.
helicopters keep on fucking me up. Yep.
Do you guys ever use the flying vehicles?
I
I was a
fly
jet
them.
flyer.
I can't do it.
I can't fly them right now because as a kid, I actually would play with a joystick. Like I
Yeah.
would have the joystick next to my keyboard, and when I got in like a helicopter, I'd switch to the joystick, and it was awesome. But like without a joystick, I don't have one right now. I can't fly them. I should invest in one.
Yeah, I see people on PC who are literal masters of them, where like they can hover around a pinpoint and just like murder people in their
Oh yeah,
helicopter.
like, they're crazy people.
Yeah,
They're
but
really good at it.
I'm not one of those people, and I just sit on the ground with a Stinger missile and blow them up.
It's
That's
it's
what I
hard
like
to
do.
also get good at it because you have to like wait for it to come, and then you get in, and then you almost immediately die. Like I kind of does Battlefield have a mode where I could just like, hey, I just want to practice flying the jet, you know?
I don't know.
Like I kind of
Yes.
wish there was a just a thing
Yes,
where it's
it
like, let
does.
me just
There-
get in
there
and
is a-
practice using
oh.
this, so I'm good at it.
There is a jets only
That's funny.
Really, this is jets only. That's kind of cool.
in Battlefield 4.
I guess
That
I
looks
could
like
just
the
like load
glass
up a
was like
private.
felt.
There was also one in like
server.
Battlefield 1943, I think.
That's funny.
I
I'm
remember
not
that
sure
game.
about Battlefield 3. I want to say there was something in Battlefield.
I mean, if I
Also,
wanted, I
not
could just
at
load up a
launch.
private server and do it that way if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this also being developed by not Main Dice?
Yeah, it's being developed by Visceral.
Yeah,
By
Visceral.
Like
Dice
Dead-
is helping
Dead
them.
Space.
Dead Space people, which okay, cool.
God, I really wish those people
we're making a.
were making something cool and original.
I really liked Dead Space 1 and 2. Those
Yeah,
were
me
like
too.
some of the best games I've ever played. I
Oh,
feel like Dead
those
Space
are-
2
those
was just
games are
like
really
Dead
good.
Space 1 2.0, which was like damning, but also like Dead Space 1 was awesome, and Dead Space 2 was also just really good. So like,
I equate Dead Space 1 and 2 to like Alien versus Aliens, or like Dead Space. A lot of people don't like Dead Space 2 because it's more actiony.
it's really Dead Space 3 is super active.
So Dead Space 3 is really actiony, and it's
Yeah.
bad. And I don't
I
like
don't
Dead
think
Space 3.
I don't. I guess I could kind of see that too, but
Like some people, that's kind of the complaint, and I see it, but it still retains a lot of its like atmosphere
Yeah.
and tone, and I definitely feel like it's the Aliens to
yeah.
of the games. Yeah, no, I'm with you. Those are two of my favorite games
Yeah.
of the last
So-
generation.
That I guess that means Dice. If Dice, I don't know. I guess if they've acquired that studio, but if they, do you guys think they're gonna develop Battlefield games now at a more rapid pace? Because like,
I don't think they developed that. I mean, EA.
What you're saying
owns
is, do you think
Visceral.
they'll
Are they
go
gonna
along the lines
annualize
of
it?
like
Of
Call of Duty, like
right.
where they have 3 developers making
Yeah.
a Call of Duty every 3 years, so it's
Yeah.
annual.
I don't think we're gonna get a Battlefield another. Well, I don't know. I mean, we're
every
get-
other year I can see.
I mean, we're getting Battlefront this year, which is being made by Dice.
That's
Oh,
not that is not a guarantee though.
but
it's
I
not
forgot-
a guarantee, but the fact.
Jean-Luc, if Battlefront is just Dice's take on like Star Wars Battlefield, I'm like, sign me up for literally ever.
Yeah, right.
Like for
I'm with you.
literally the rest of my life, I'll play that.
But
Battlefront was so good.
Nate, I'm with you where I'm like they haven't shown
out of
really
ammo.
any gameplay.
Did they make the old Battlefront games?
No, that was
Because whoever made those were also good, and I was like, oh, they had vehicle combat.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no
the
ammo.
old Battlefront games were made by Pandemic, who does not exist anymore.
Okay. God, those games are awesome.
Yeah, those games were great.
I feel like that's like why I like Battlefield. It's these huge kind of maps, and you just. I played that single player
No.
like all the time just against
No.
bots on like
Yeah,
the
yeah, me too.
PS2
No, totally, yeah.
or whatever.
I had it on PC.
Yeah.
But I'm with you, Nate. I don't think they haven't shown any gameplay of it, so it's like and you'd think like now
Like
it's gonna
last
get delayed.
E3, it was like conceptual. Like
Yeah, well, EA,
this is what it
EA
could look
what EA
like.
showed last year, they didn't show anything.
They didn't show anything. It was like this is what Mirror's Edge may look like.
He was like, here's what the new Mass Effect might look like. Here's a game being made by what remains of Criterion.
Battlefield Hardline, right, guys?
Yeah, that
That's
one
what they
already
were
got
pushing.
leaked. But at the same time, new Star Wars movie is coming out this December.
It's
Yeah.
the
It would-
perfect time.
It would
for,
make
like,
a lot of sense to have a new Battlefront game come
Yeah.
out around the same time as a new Star
yeah.
Wars movie.
Man, I completely forgot that was happening, and like, sign me up.
Yeah. Do you think they'll now?
Oh, I'm a terrible
I
driver.
mean, those other games, they were you play them third person because the
God.
first person those games kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll
Yes.
do both? Like, do you think
Do you think it'll be both or third or first?
Yes.
What?
yes to what?
Pick one.
Yes.
Both, third, or first. If it,
Both.
I'm kind of down
Jesus.
for first.
I'm,
if it's
I'm down
just
for
first.
both. I think
I want to see the blaster in first
no.
person.
I think
wanna
no
hear the
matter what
blaster.
we're gonna get first, and I think it's gonna probably be really good because that's the first person the other game sucked. But I definitely think enough people remember those in third that they kind of have to do third. You know?
Yeah, and the,
So I think we're gonna
the
get
thing is that also makes it more like it's tactically smarter to play in third person because you have a better view of
Sure.
the field and like your person, so like you can position yourself better. But DICE, like they do Battlefield, they do like first-person shooters, so like you can do
Hey,
a
we're
third-person
losing
shooter probably, but like I don't know. I'm just wondering like if because it's DICE and like they do Battlefield, if it's like I don't know.
I'm really
I
curious
don't know.
how that game is
It's
gonna be.
speculation at this point.
Yeah.
I hope that game's good.
Battlefield Hardline. It made me want the new Battlefront game from the other studio. Jean-Luc?
Yep. Do you think?
Question.
Yes.
Should we test out the last game type, or should we switch to?
We're at 26 minutes in. I mean, we can quickly show off the last game type. I think
Heist.
I don't know how to play it.
Sure, why not?
I
Let's
think
try it
you
out.
go. So I played the last beta, and I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, isn't Heist from the last beta?
Yeah.
Was that the one you and me played?
Yeah, and you just go up to like money vaults and like plant a sick hack on it,
Yeah, that one was.
and then you blow it up and grab money and drive
Super
away.
hacks.
It was okay, but
And by sick hack, I mean you put like a TNT block.
Yeah. The problem is that it was just sort of
The
chaos.
word hack
and,
has now lost every meaning, like all meaning. It's just
nobody was
nothing.
actually like doing the objective when we were playing.
Yeah,
Like,
Welcome
we're
to
just kind of
Battlefield.
running around. Yeah, exactly.
I do the
Typical
objectives.
Me too. Like you saw, I was only
Yeah.
trying to drive cars in that game.
Yeah.
Well, that's when these games are the most
one
fun.
else
Is when
was.
you're
Or like,
hey, I'm gonna get a
Right.
posse of
Minority
friends
people.
together. We're all gonna be in like a,
Nice bank job.
you know, like a Skype chat
yeah, but
or
who has
something.
friends?
No one.
No, I mean, I'm certainly not friends with you assholes.
It's true.
God damn it.
We do this for the money,
Yeah.
for the sweet,
The sweet
for the
Skrilla.
sweet payout. Yeah.
Guys, I forgot to tell you, I never hit monetization on YouTube. We haven't made a single penny off of this.
So why am I up
Jean-Luc,
here?
I quit school. I didn't quit school,
Wait, so
or did I?
You
Defend-
walked
okay,
into
I'm a
your
cop.
senior production
Defend
and
this.
just threw your backpack and just gave them the middle finger and walked out.
I was like, I'm making that sweet YouTube money.
Fuck all y'all.
Fuck you. And then they said, okay, good luck with that, and continue to make video games.
recover the bag.
Recover the bag.
Where's the bag?
It's up. It's on top of the roof.
Damn it.
What's the,
This is my New
what's
York
the destruction like in this
smokers
one?
cop voice.
Destruction is almost non-existent in this battlefield.
Yeah,
Was there much
destruction.
destruction in the beta? I don't remember much.
Probably moderately. Oh Jesus, you're gonna die. Destruction in 4 is there, but it's like it's like some walls, and you know what walls it will
Yeah.
get blown up, and the levolution, which you can like blow up certain buildings and it changes the
Yeah,
level.
it had the set piece stuff.
Yeah, it has the set pieces. This also has set
Levolution.
pieces.
I remember this.
So we
I do
lost.
remember in the beta there was like that parking deck, and you could blow the
Yeah,
supports
that's
and
right.
make
Oh
them
yeah,
fall.
yeah, we played that together.
Yeah, we did. No, I remember doing
Did we
that.
play that on PS4 together? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's
totally
right.
did.
I remember I played it and I was like, oh yeah, I played that with
Do
you.
you want to try this
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
real quick.
I'll
Good
also
game.
play as the scout,
And I
the
like-
sniper.
I like the idea of like chasing. The only thing is when I heard about this, I first thought I was like, oh, it's gonna be like fucking Rainbow Six, but Battlefield controls. That could be awesome. And it's super not Rainbow Six.
No.
It's just Battlefield with some weird modes.
No.
Yeah.
So like,
Yo, this I'd have been really excited about.
It might
this
as
in
well
the
be
early
Battlefield
2000s.
4 : Hardline.
Yeah.
If this was like a sick mod. You're like, yo, these guys in this basement.
it's like, whoa, give
Mod
those
and
dudes.
That was one of
Battlefield
the main
game.
complaints. That's why they took it out of beta and kind of reworked it, because people are like, there's not much in this game that is worth paying $60 for.
And I don't
like,
wanna- I don't wanna shit
convince me to
on-
play $60
I hate
for
when
a
I like
Battlefield
when
4
I shit
mod.
on a game like this because
Yeah,
I'm like, I
because
don't,
like clearly a lot of work. Like they had to make different.
yeah,
guns
like
and do all this.
the devs. Like I'm not like you guys didn't really.
Yeah, they had to
try." I'm
like they
no,
had to make all these new assets, but
Yeah.
like in terms of like
Not
the,
UI.
the design of like modes. It's like you thought of some cool game modes and like your level designers did a good job, but like I don't know. And that's and the other thing is like also if you look from Battlefield 3 to 4, they changed the leveling system and the maps. So you could say Battlefield 4 is just 3 with more maps.
I mean, I would.
But
I
at
would
the same
say
time, it's just a number, right? This is like Battlefield Hardline. It's a different idea.
Well, 4 you could say was more disappointing in that sense, where I feel like Battlefield, it's almost like like the number's important, you know, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is the next numbered Battlefield. This is a big shit.
I actually was super disappointed in 3, and I feel like Nate liked it more. But
Well, I think
disregarding
I think
Nate.
4 in a lot of ways it depends on I guess Nate feels
Who you
differently,
ask.
but 4 is kind of considered, once they fixed all of it, to be like, oh, it's 3 fixed. So it's
Yeah.
like this is the better version of 3, but it's still like it's the better version of 3.
Yeah.
And then
Three didn't have
Hardline's
that
like,
great of a launch,
hey,
but
now
I
it's
thought
a better
3
version.
was solid towards like the middle and end.
It's kind of the
3
problem I
was
have
solid.
with the Borderlands games, where I thought Borderlands 2 was like a better version of Borderlands 1. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, they fixed it all around the board, like everything about it was better.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, but I definitely don't want another one of just these again, because like
Yeah.
I need
What is
That guy got-
happening?
That guy got shit on.
Why did everyone do that?
I'm gonna follow this guy with the
fuck
money.
that guy.
If you're watching this video and you didn't just see everybody, if you were not
That's
for some
mid.
reason watching us and not the game, go back and watch people just shoot a corpse for 2 minutes unilaterally. Like everyone's just like, no.
You're playing cops,
He was
right? That's what
tased.
cops do.
He was tased and technically not dead, but everybody was like, "Shoot him!"
So it's just like the actual police force.
Yeah, it's getting real
Ouch.
close to current day topics.
Sorry, America.
I'm
Deal
gonna
with
load
it.
up the news and I'm gonna be like, a bunch of cops tased a man and then repeatedly all gang shot
We
him.
are actually the criminals.
You're the Crims. Oh God.
Oh,
So
God.
you just tased a police officer and repeatedly
Oh, that's
murdered
really
him for the money.
fucked up.
Oh,
I heard you got that sweet cop Skrilla.
nope.
Oh, but I was saying that I thought Borderlands 2 was like a better version of 1, but
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want this, like, I hope 3 is like dramatically different. And
Yeah.
then they're like, here's the pre-sequel, which is just more 2, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like,
That
so
was that's. I feel like
Hardline is just it's
yeah.
kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
It's
Which
just
is
more
like
2.
people who loved Borderlands 1 and 2, like I have my friend who also will probably not get Hardline,
Serpentine.
ironically, was in love with Borderlands.
Oh, I love 1 and 2.
So
I
yeah,
absolutely love
and
Borderlands 1 and 2.
he got that thing, and he thought he got whatever it was
Pre-sequel.
pre-sequel, and he liked it, but it like tailed off way faster for him, and I feel like that would happen for
It's
me
because
with
it's
this
too much
game.
of the same thing.
Yes, I feel like I would get it, and I'd be like, oh, cool for a week, but then it doesn't have like a million maps that I can play on, and that's why I like Battlefield 4 now and not when it launched, is because now it has like 30 maps, and I don't get tired of it.
Yeah, I mean,
immediately.
Borderlands 2 had so much
But
content for me.
shoot the man! There you go.
That when pre-sequel came out, I'm like, that looks like a well-made game, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I've already played so much too.
Yeah.
I put over like 250 hours.
Pretty
in
good
Borderlands 2.
murder, Nate.
Hey, they're pretty good with that. I am a shitty sniper in all video games. Can't snipe.
You definitely. Oh my God! Shoot him! Does it go through that? Oh well. Does the bullets go through the door? Oh, well,
shot
never
my
mind.
The
cover
bullets
off.
shoot off the door. Apparently.
I was like, that seems hard for them if they were gonna try and kill you through that. Get the package. So in this game mode, your dudes get money. You need to kill the people who take the money, or you're taking the money, and then you're running it to a drop off. Right? That's just it.
This guy.
Yeah.
I need to defend this guy.
Yeah. So you're just helping him drop off that sweet cash. And
Where are we
like,
helping
also
him
I
escape
like
it?
how there's literally a trail of dollar bills, which like is clearly to help the enemy point out who has the sweet cash money to murder.
Yeah, I like it.
But-
It's a nice touch.
I also just like how in this world,
dude.
this cash bag is just like thousands of dollars
Just
flapping in the
overflowing.
wind.
What are you doing? Where are you
And like
going?
in real life, if that much money was falling out, you'd be like, wait,
Oh,
just zip the
elevator.
bag up. We're losing tons of money here.
Like, we're in this elevator, just take the moment, just, okay, just
He's not
hit the
even
button.
moving. And like,
yeah, he's not even like walking around. He's just
oh
like,
wait, okay. When he moves.
yeah, there it goes.
Oh,
Yeah, you went to the wrong place, sir.
escape. Oh, that was cool.
That is pretty cool.
Wait, is that a... That's
Place
an
the
AI
bag.
thing, right?
Place the
Where
bag.
did he go? There he is. Oh, murder that man. Yeah. Oh, you
Oh,
suck.
what?
Wow, you
Yeah,
suck.
you saw that, right?
Yeah.
You shot that dude in the head.
That's some bullshit.
That happens all the time in Battlefield.
Also, I
3.
want to point out Nate is a really big Nate zoom out from him. Maybe. Nate is a really big Miami Dolphins fan. If you check out his camouflage, he's super. Are you from Miami, Nate? No, he's not. Okay. Well,
Just like our boss.
just like our boss, Mike.
Jacobs.
Mike Jacobs.
It's the same thing that happened to you,
Huge
like 5
Miami
minutes
Dolphins
ago.
Yeah, Mike Jacobs is super into the Miami Dolphins. Actually, shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike and Miami Dolphins.
Mike who will never view any of these ever. Would never watch these.
He might. I don't know. I would believe.
He wouldn't.
If he
Right, we
told
need
me
to
he
get
did,
that
I
bag of
wouldn't.
money.
All right, I guess I
believe
wouldn't
it.
be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
be
he
the
wants to
hero
hear
these
us.
criminals deserve.
There's that moment where like Sam was like, I tried watching your thing, and then I was like, I don't like video games or care. And I'm like, you know,
That was
Sam,
nice of her, though.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like,
I was like,
Christina
Sam,
just,
I
like,
really
knows-
appreciate that you at least tried. Like, I don't care that you
What?
didn't watch it. I'm just,
Yeah.
It was nice of her.
Yeah, Christina, like, I was like, you gonna watch a thing? She's like, I don't like video games, and I was like, all right, that's fair.
Yeah.
I was like, it's
no.
fine, you know.
Yeah.
I guess not.
I was like, oh, that's really sweet that you tried, Sam. The thought counts.
Christina didn't have it in her to even pretend. She was like, I mean, I don't like video games. You guys just play video games for a few hours. Like, why would I watch
grenade.
that? And I was like, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, totally.
Like, I would support you if you had a book club where you just talked about books, and I was like, well, maybe not.
No.
Maybe not.
You'd like watch her podcast where she talked about like Jane Austen. For
Yeah,
like
and
3
then I would
hours.
immediately just become like, I've never read a Jane Austen novel. All right. Sounds interesting. Sounds pretty good.
Does Christine like Jane Austen?
Probably. I don't know.
She could with those sweet old ladies who come every summer.
I don't know if she likes Jane Austen. That's a good question. Like, there's certain authors that like people who like books are like Jane Austen, but then like people who are really into literature are like Jane Austen's fine.
I got the
You
bag.
know what I mean? Where
I got
it's
the
like
bag.
I mean,
people
I
who
don't,
get drawn out too much, like
Yeah.
Jane
I don't know where to
Austen,
go.
people
Guys, where
can
do I
easily
go?
fall out of love with, right?
Guys, you're talking about Jane Austen, and I have a bag of money.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
This is a Jane Austen cast. Welcome
Well,
to
Jane Austen's one of those authors where it's like I respect
read her
why
and-
people like her,
Yeah.
and I'm like she's a good accomplished author. Like I will not deny that. Totally not for me though. Like just I'm not her audience.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
and
she doesn't.
Serpentine.
She isn't Ice-T.
Serpentine. No.
She is
I got
not
blown.
Ice-T reading a Dungeons
D&D.
and Dragons book.
yeah, like
Like,
that.
that's not her. So
that's
what I
that's the
like.
audience.
Wait, what?
You know, I need that.
Ice-T.
We lost again.
Well, Nate lost, and we're gonna switch games. Ice-T the rapper.
Oh.
Except I'm not a rapper. But Ice-T the rapper. He
Narrated
read.
one of the short stories.
Yeah, he
from
read one of the
Dungeons
short
and
stories for D&D. Y'all should check that out. It's free on Audible.
It's really good.
Really
Sponsored by
really
Audible.
freaking good.
Sponsored by Audible. It's like hilariously
Yeah.
amazing.
What was the book? I forget what it was, but I remember Ed was telling me about how he would fall asleep listening to an audiobook narrated by Tim Curry. And how, like, Tim Curry would lull him to sleep every night. I don't remember what it was. Oh.
I don't know what it is. That's pretty
But
good.
that sounds pretty good.
NVIDIA. It's a video game. It's not.
I don't understand.
Plays
Dude,
best on
what-
Alien.
Worst
What?
thing
Sure
about
does.
playing PC
Sure it
games
does.
is that they have, like, 10 times the amount of, like, logo screens at the beginning
Yeah.
than, like, console games. Ugh. So, what, Nate, what are we playing?
Dying Light.
I mean, if our viewers can't read, yeah, we're playing Dying Light.
I know, I just thought I'd let Nate. By the way, I'd like to point out that, like, Nate is just by himself, really tiny in the middle of the screen. It's really funny.
Maybe we could have fit Nate like.
And Alexander looked over the breadth of his domain and wept, for there are no more worlds to conquer.
So this is Dying Light. It is made by those people who made the other parkour zombie game.
No parkour.
No parkour.
No parkour in that
The other.
one. The other zombie
Zombie
game.
Techland. Nate, is this good
Techland.
Techland or is this bad Techland?
This is great tech.
All right. We rolled the dice and we got good Techland.
I've heard mixed things.
I've said this to you guys before, and I
Yeah.
keep on repeating myself, but this is for the audience. It's the game Dead Island should have been.
I mean, it's
It
by
is-
that team,
It's
right?
good Dead Island. It's polished. It added something really interesting, like the parkour is
hardcore
really well
parkour.
done.
I mean, it's
How do
by,
they-
it's
I have
by
a
the same
question.
people who made Dead Island specifically, right?
What?
Like, it's the specific team of Techland that
Yes.
made the original Dead Island.
Yes, I
I
believe
have
so.
a question.
You
This
have
game
a
is very-
question?
This game is very pretty.
Oh, it's super pretty.
Wow, it does look nice. What city are you in?
I am in the fictional city of Haran,
Okay, so
which
it
is
like
kind of like Middle Eastern.
India. Okay, sure.
Middle Eastern.
Middle East.
This is the second area out of, I believe, the 2 areas. This is
It's very pretty.
called Old Town. The
I
other
like how it's like on the ocean. That's nice.
yeah,
Like a
It-
coastal
it's
town.
Yeah, almost
really
like a
pretty.
Constantinople.
Istanbul to Constantine.
yeah. Like it's definitely it's pretty.
I have a
it's
question.
another game that I feel like was meant for next gen.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Oh, you
Oh
can still
my
do the
God!
kick.
What happened? Why did you do that to that woman? She was on her porch enjoying like a nice day in Mumbai. And then like, oh, here comes Nate. I have a machete. I just came down.
So can you still like kick everybody to death like in Dead Island?
Sure can.
Because the best. Yes.
Why?
Oh, that would have broken your. Oh, that. What is that?
Oh wait. So how do they explain that you are a parkour master? Is there any like? Here's the thing. In lots of video
That
games
is very
now,
agile of you, zombie.
It's very. I noticed that you're not standing on any of those wood planks, zombie. Interesting. Okay, well, she doesn't seem to care. Oh, there she comes. Okay, well. Oh, come on. You just. Why are you teasing her? No, you're just being mean.
So zombies aren't really much of a threat, are they?
Oh, Jesus. This poor woman.
In the beginning of the game, if you got swarmed by like, I don't know, like 3, 4, 5, it was fairly difficult. But now, like,
Nate is a parkour
oh.
master.
Oh.
What?
Did you take any damage from that?
no, because I
No.
tucked and rolled.
Oh,
which,
okay. He
like,
tucked and rolled.
Of
course, yeah. I just fell 6. How far did you fall, sir? 20 stories. You're cool? Like just a few scrapes? Yeah,
I tucked and rolled.
I tucked and rolled. Idiot.
Classic parkour technique.
Like, I'm the kind of person that, like, you can see, I think, where is it? In, no, it's, yeah, story 46%, I think that's
Yeah.
in the upper right. But, like, I'm the kind of person that plays every single side quest
Sure.
before I do the main quest.
Yeah, me too.
There's still a lot.
That is a lot. Are they
Yeah,
quick?
all
Are
the grade,
they-
all the grade ones out, I've
Oh, are
completed.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, that's a lot to do.
Yeah, so
Wow.
So
I'm
you're like
I'm
halfway
like a
through the
cer-
game.
I'm
I'm like, what?
More so.
Okay.
Like the place that I'm at right now, I'm way over leveled and overpowered. Like the weapon that I have that I fully upgraded does like a crazy amount of damage for what it is.
So, does the game like have like similar to Dead Island that sort of upgrade? You can kind of like, I took this machete and then I attached like a car battery
Oh,
to
God,
it.
why?
Now it electrocutes people, like that kind of stuff.
Jesus.
Yes, it does. Oh,
Oh,
Is there electricity on that?
yes.
Why are you just letting her attack you?
I don't know. I'm fucking around.
Oh wait, so how do they explain the Did they explain the parkour? Like why you're super good at parkour? Or is it just like
The plot of this game is the city of Haran, zombie outbreak, like kind of like what they did with Left 4 Dead. It's a modification of rabies, and you are an agent of the GRE sent to infiltrate the city of
and
Haran.
the GRE are all trained parkour enthusiasts?
The GRA, I don't know what it stands for.
The Great Runner,
the Champlain
great-
College Parkour Club.
the Champlain. But wait, we have to make GRE like we have to figure out how you. The Great Runners of America.
GRA.
Oh, it's GRE. The Great Runners ever. Greatest runners ever are also cool. That's
You
not
got
part
it.
Of, yeah, there we go.
Do you think because of this game came out, we're gonna see more kids from the Parkour Club mixed with the HVZ kids?
Oh no!
at
I hope not.
Champlain? I want to see. I want to be
There's already a
walking
fair
to
amount of
class, and I want to see like a kid fall off a roof, like with a
No,
Nerf gun
I
in his
don't
hand.
want to see that.
You don't
Then I'm
want to
gonna-
see that?
Then I'm gonna be even more annoyed.
You're like, oh, now there's a dead kid in front of me.
Well,
Heading
no.
to class.
Be like, what are you? You're not. This isn't. Oh no, she vomited on you. Oh, there goes her mask. So like, that's like some like I get why
Hey
video
guys,
games
Skyrim.
are wow. I get why video games are doing the parkour fun stuff. Like, there's several games that have done it now, and this is just one of them that have done like parkour fun run things, like Titanfall and whatever. Titanfall, at least you guys have the future suits that have boosters, but like, I get that it's fun and it's cool, but like, can you at least have like a line of dialogue in your game that says like, "Oh, Jimmy here. Jimmy parkoured at the World Fair and not 40 knots."
Well, there
And
is
his
something
dad
like that.
was-
Like
okay.
the leader of the faction that I was a part of
is a
in-
parkour enthusiast.
like you learn his backstory. This is like a special infected. Like he's basically a
He's
spitter.
a spinner.
The leader, his name is Brecken, and
bragging about how cool his running is. Continue.
Brecken, and before the zombie apocalypse, before he became the leader of this place called the Tower, he, yeah.
Bragging about how fast he can climb that tower, Bracken.
He he came to Haran to be a parkour instructor.
Okay, all right. So there is good, sweet. That's all I want. Like that's seriously all I desire from like. Can you please tell me how this dude is so sweet at free running?
There's just a line of dialogue that's like, well, my sister Faith, you know, and
My sister Jolene, before she got eaten by the zombie, said, "Just run, Jeffy, run from tower to tower and
all right,
swing."
now show me your this grappling hook.
Oh yeah, this grappling
Just
hook that
Cause
makes
2
everything
grappling hook.
fucking.
Is this the grappling hook that all Lost Planet 1 fans have wanted and needed?
Oh yeah,
It's
I'd say it's more
ridiculously
yeah. It's
overpowered.
definitely more Lost Planet than
Can you kill
Just
him?
Cause.
Oh, I'm on a mission now. What?
Hey Matt, let's just talk about how awesome Just Cause, Just Cause is awesome, but Lost Planet.
Lost
won.
Planet's great. The multiplayer was my favorite multiplayer game ever. It
Dude,
was
you know
the
what
best.
sucked? Lost Planet 2 sucked.
Yes, it did, and 3.
I didn't play 3.
Well, I didn't either. But did you see it?
Let's do a side mission.
I will say that when Lost Planet 3 was coming out around the same time as Dead Space 3,
Yeah.
and it looked more like a horror game than like the trailers they were showing looked scarier than like Dead Space 3
Yeah.
looked. And I'm like,
Like, remember when that was an
something's not
arcadey,
right.
fun third-person shooter?
they're like, now it's this gritty snow-based.
Now it's Gears of Lost Planet.
Yeah, like he's trying to struggle and survive. I'm like, how come this looks scarier than what? God, yeah, Lost Planet 1 was so good.
Yeah, it was such an arcadey, silly
Oh!
goof fest. Why you gotta do
Did you
that?
play the campaign?
I split him in half, but like I've never done that before. That was awesome.
That's pretty good. I like that.
The bad way. You cut him in half. She wasn't a parkour enthusiast when she was alive.
No, clearly not. God,
She's just flummoxed by that. She was like, "Oh, I can't even."
how awful would it be if like a zombie like retained like the parkour skills? So you just have like parkour zombies.
Dude,
Oh, there are.
Oh, that's sweet because I
But
was
they only
reading,
come out at night. They chase you, and it's super scary.
I'm
Yeah,
reading
see if we can
this
get tonight. I'd love to see
manga
that.
called like The Last Hero or like something hero or whatever. It's just about this guy in like a zombie apocalypse with these 2 other people, and they're just all normie McNorms trying to get by in the zombie apocalypse. And like there is at one point there's this run-in with a zombie that's wearing like a track outfit, and he's just like, because all the zombies have like super crazy strength, because zombies, sure, why not? And so they're like on this bridge, and he's like running below them on like whatever, right? Like on the street below the bridge, and like he's doing like the high jump technique to get onto the bridge as like a zombie. So
That's really funny.
yeah.
So what do you guys think about the fact that they're also making?
Oh my God! Stop cutting them long ways.
Nate, you were saying how this game is
That's the worst way.
is what Dead Island should have been, right?
Yes.
Is
how
Dead
do-
Island open?
How do you feel about the fact that they're making an actual Dead Island 2?
I hope it's like Dying Light.
I don't know. It's made by a different team though. I don't know who's making it, but I
Do you
think that's
think-
really
Are they gonna
weird.
keep the analog combat? I heard the analog combat was like a big
Oh,
thing in Dead
oh no,
Island.
oh no.
It's not in this one. I
Yeah,
heard
and it's not
this
in
one.
this. And a
I
lot
liked-
of people
I
were
liked
kind
the
of
analog
disappointed in that.
combat.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. So, Nate, did you like the analog combat?
What, the aim where you want to, like...
Like with the stick, how you'd have to like move the stick and then like.
I thought
flick
it was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
liked it. I enjoyed it.
So it's not in this one.
These are
at all.
different infected. They're called...
That's like a really cool concept that, like, I don't know why more things haven't done that. And,
Yeah.
like, especially when you're making this game and with your pedigree, I don't know. Wait, here's a question. Is Dead Island 2 being published by the same company that also
Deep
published
Silver?
this?
Yes.
Okay.
I think... Wait, did
Yeah.
Deep Silver publish this?
Probably,
I-
if it's the same studio that made this,
Deep
right?
Silver
That made the first
owns
one.
Dead Island.
Okay.
The
If
rights to
Deep
Dead Island.
Silver
I don't
published...
know if Deep Silver
Yeah,
published this.
That's what I'm wondering.
I don't think they did.
Huh.
Who published it then? Did
I-
Techland self-publish?
Do you...
I think it's like almost like a Dark
No,
Souls.
it's Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think this is like a Dark Souls, Demon Souls case where like
Yeah.
they're like,
Okay,
we're gonna
okay, I get
make a
what you're
new game of this style, but we don't own the rights anymore.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna call it something
Do
else.
you think Techland, for some reason, couldn't get, like, the rights to the mechanic
Mr. Crane,
of...
No,
No,
I
you
don't,
don't think it's
I
like-
just,
you
I
don't
think
think
they
it's
just
that weird?
decided not to do it.
Yeah.
I think this game, I bet you the reasons because this game definitely seems like it has a faster pace with the running and the parkour.
That
They
it was,
wanted
like,
to
too
focus
hard.
on- yeah,
But I
like they
feel like
wanted
that
to
would be so
focus on
cool.
that
I don't
more.
know.
I don't know. I'm with you. I would have liked to have seen it. Especially because it was like an option. Because like if you didn't like that stuff, the analog combat, you could turn it off.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Good.
Cool.
Good use of your lock picking.
Do you have like a limited amount of lockpicks?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're super easy to make. There's like a crafting system in this.
Yeah.
Let's go over like the kind of things we can do real quick. Like,
Yeah, because I know there is crafting, but I didn't play whatever it was, so I don't know what the crafting's like in these games.
like this is a premium Oriental Khopesh, which I have
course.
modified to have medium electrical and medium bleeding upgrades.
Upgrade the bleeding.
And we can upgrade it even further with the available sockets because I have blueprints that I can use. So
Could you have two of them?
2 of what?
Duelist? 2 blades?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
see how it only adds to damage, handling, and durability?
Okay.
Damage is obviously the amount of damage you do per hit. Handling is how fast you can swing it. And durability
Durability
is
is
how
how
long
long
it takes
it works.
before it breaks down
When-
and you have to repair it.
Okay.
And each weapon only has a certain amount of repairs.
Okay.
The orange ones have 5 before you can, like, do more stuff to it. So,
King.
but King, like, that's the best one, I think. So let's just,
Is it like a
confirm
linear
upgrade.
upgrade path? Like, are there some that are just flat out better than others? Or is it like, this one's better at this one's better at this, like, in terms of upgrades? Like, you have less handling, but your power's way higher. Like, is that, or is it just like...
there's no negatives.
okay.
There's only positives.
No, yeah,
but
yeah,
some
I'm saying,
some
but, like-
blueprints are better than others.
Okay, but like, are there trade-offs where it's like, I'm not saying it takes away from handling, but let's say it has, so that one had 2 in everything. Mm-hmm. Could you get one that has
One
4
in something,
power?
and
Could you get one that's like 4 in power and none in handling?
I haven't seen it. I think King is
Okay.
honestly the best one that you can get.
Okay, so it's just kind of like a tiered system where it's like it gets progressively better.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to.
I kind of like the idea of like, I like it when you can customize stuff in it. Like, you might not have as fast a swing, but you're much more powerful. So then like you're more methodical with your hits, but the hits are higher damaging. You know?
Oh, like having that choice, almost like a Dark
Yeah,
Souls
like-
kind of.
Yeah. So
Play
like,
style.
yeah, when you customize certain stuff, it's like, oh, I'm really good at this, not so good at that, but that's how I like to play. So.
Oh, I found the kid.
Oh Jesus Christ! There's a child in there.
He's a zombie. Kill him.
Hey, leave me alone!
Oh, the voice acting is also horribly bad.
That was really bad.
Or at least the children
over,
voice
you
actors.
alright?
They're obviously
Dad got
adults.
hurt. He said he's becoming like the other sick
I don't
people,
like the
and now he couldn't
faces.
protect me
The
anymore.
face animation's
He
really
said if I came
bad.
out of
That's
the cabinet,
awful.
He would hurt me.
Oh.
But that
It
once
kinda
he
looks
was
like
sick,
Fallout.
I'd be safe.
It kind of
Because
does,
he
yeah.
wouldn't remember I was in there.
Your dad saved your
Like
life.
the zoom in
Where
and
is
the.
he?
Sammy, he's gone. There's nothing anyone could do. Now listen, I have to get you back to your mom.
I wish I could have stayed with her.
Me too, Jimmy.
Okay, I found
Troy, it's
Sammy.
Crane.
Go ahead.
I got a little boy here. He's been through a rough ride. He could use some spoiling.
I'll have someone there in 5 minutes.
Are you just waiting?
Can
Now
we
do
get
you
him
just
back to his
sitting there
mother
with
at the
him?
tower?
I'll take him there myself if I have to.
Thanks, Troy.
You just gonna
Hey,
leave
we
him?
did it.
Someone will get him.
Sure will.
Sure we'll get him. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. Leave this small child. He's
Oh wait,
good.
you can like jump in those like
Yeah,
hay barrel style.
it's hay barrels.
Do you climb
Oh, this is another
towers
special infected.
to
Oh,
activate?
he looks pretty big. Oh,
Yeah.
look, he's in the military.
Oh,
Dips.
and my weapon is just so overpowered.
Does it have the thing like in Dead Island where you could like target specific body parts?
Oh God.
Yes,
Okay.
like I can choose to either.
It's dancing.
Although I see what you're saying about you being overpowered.
It's got Gears of War shoes.
Twerk for me.
He does have Gears of War shoes.
You know what I'm talking about? Gears of War shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where the shoe is just like this, like his foot is this much wider than the base of his legs.
So yeah, get out of here. So
He just tripped on the giant
so
corpse.
what limb do you want me to cut off?
Legs.
Legs?
Oh no! Why? That poor man's ankles.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Kill him. Just put it out of his misery.
It's pretty
Oh,
fucked
God.
up, Nate. It's pretty
What?
fucked up.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Nate's got problems.
Oh, that one's on fire.
Legs?
Oh, shit.
Legs.
Oh God, why? Why? Still. Can you turn down to the gore if it's a thing you don't like?
I've never noticed that the blood actually pools.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Does it have like a violence option?
Because I mean, it's
No.
pretty violent.
No, it does not. I mean,
Oh.
you. Oh, see, like see the red blinking near my weapon.
Sure. Oh, in the bottom right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like you'll notice it goes down each time I hit something.
Sure. No, I don't really. Is that just how?
You'll notice.
Does it have durability?
Yep.
Oh, these are like radioactive throws.
No, they're in the CDC suits or whatever.
Yep.
Hazmat suits.
But there's a couple spitters.
Zombie. I was listening to that today because I'm working on a game.
All right.
Zombies.
Fuck these guys.
And what? You have a gun?
Yeah.
I didn't know
How's the
there
gunplay? I heard it was kind of meh.
You don't play this game for the guns because honestly, you want to use melee weapons because one, they're more powerful, and two, by using guns. Oh fuck! I'm about to die. You attract these guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it would. The sound.
Kind of
would
like the
attract
horde. You don't
Yeah.
want to fuck with
a car alarm or anything.
Yeah.
Does it have that too? Like cars will go off sometimes.
You
or-
can arm cars to explode,
Okay. But, not
but
like car
and
alarm.
any amount of noise you make, it will attract stuff.
But it's no like, oh, I accidentally set off like an alarm or something kind of thing.
Yeah. There's something here I need to collect.
Blow up something. I was just kidding, though. Okay, I'll do.
Oh, here's the knight. If you wanted to see the knight.
Oh yeah, I do. That is a good spot to show off.
There's something I need to collect here. See the little... Oh, here it is.
How, oh, yes. Tan the thing and... Someone doesn't like the night. Someone is screaming.
So, yeah, I need to repair this now. Boom.
What? I figured you have
Get
to.
it.
Yeah, I figured you'd have to like go to a special like fix it up station. Like
This is the
a-
car trap.
Oh, okay. That was kind of
Okay.
disappointing.
That was the first time I actually used one. So, oh,
is the car
here's a
trap.
pretty cool area. We'll go into that during the night. What time is it?
Yeah, how
It
do
is-
you...
The night will happen in about a minute or so.
What's the day cycle like compared to real time?
see my watch. You can check it out.
Is
Yeah. But I mean, is it like, you know, every minute's a second kind of thing? It's like a 24-minute sort of deal.
2041. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like every 5 seconds is like
Okay,
1 minute.
so like a 45-minute kind of thing then. Almost like an hour.
Man, he got electric booted. Wow, he does not. That dude is totally still. Literally forever. Okay.
Jeez.
So the night is actually like where things get really interesting.
Is it
Where it can get pretty scary.
So you were saying how you were over leveled and it was very apparent. Like, is the night still a problem for you?
I usually just sleep during the night and wake up when it's daytime.
So
But
can you
in
just
terms of showing it off, I will try and survive the night.
Yeah, can you just completely avoid the night?
Is
then?
it just?
Yeah, you can. It's optional.
Are there just? Oh, come on. Are there just a lot of zombies at night?
Oh, that
Is
was
the deal?
fantastic.
Yeah, if you hit the gas canister on their back, they gotta do that.
So is at night? Are there just a lot more zombies?
No, they're like different. Like they mutate.
They're volatiles.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, that man didn't like you very much.
Oh, there's someone behind me.
Nate, would you say that you're a day man?
Night is coming. So
John,
agility
Yeah.
and power points are doubled. Oh,
Oh,
oh wow,
jeez.
oh wow, oh.
Oh, so like.
Yeah, so see, oh fuck.
There are bonuses
See how
to being a-
there's these cones of visions? These guys get a lot more aggressive.
There's also like I remember seeing in like trailers with like really fucked up looking ones.
Yeah,
like,
those are the
mutated.
volatiles, and you want to stay away from those. I don't know if I'm about to get attacked by any of those.
I want to see that.
Hey, Jean-Luc,
Yeah.
would you say that Nate is a day man and maybe a fighter of the night man?
Shut up.
Yes.
Okay, good.
So I'm gonna try and now avoid these guys.
Set some car alarms.
I,
Oh, jeez.
Oh wow. Is that something you can do? You can like turn around.
yep.
Interesting.
Ow.
Oh, that didn't work.
Set a car alarm. Smang it. Get out of there. She doesn't even know what you're doing. You're just fucking up all kinds of. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's like grappling.
Yeah, wait, if you're just like on roofs, can they get to you?
The special infected can.
Okay.
In fact, they are
You should
chasing
heal
me.
up. If you can.
Nope, can't get up there, boy.
Is the parkour feel good?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, see, yeah, that's a volatile. You don't want to fuck with those guys.
I want to see what it looks like.
Can you kill him?
Yeah, have you killed one before?
I can try, but
I do not.
I kind of want to escape him first.
Oh,
All right,
look,
yeah,
there's
go,
one.
go for it, man. Do what you gotta do.
I don't know where
To
he
your
went.
left, I just.
I gotta admit, this is pretty intense.
It's really difficult to see too. Everything's super
So
dark.
how come? What would
Yeah,
make
see,
you want
that's
to
him right
go
there.
out at night?
Yeah, they're like special missions you can like
Oh.
only do at night.
No. Ah!
Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Kill him.
Yo, like grapple hook, man.
Nope.
You did not.
I did
duck
not
and
tuck and
roll.
roll.
You did not tuck and roll.
Pleb.
Wah wah.
So yeah, that's what they look like. They're super fucking creepy and scary, and you want to stay away from them because they can, I think, one shot kill you.
That's actually pretty cool. I actually dig that.
So, why would you not go to bed at night?
Because your
Oh, you get,
experience
like-
points are doubled.
Right.
See
So
how
if you do missions at night, it earns you a lot more.
see how
experience.
you can see the amount of experience you do after like everything.
Uh-huh.
Like I just landed there. That gave me 40 points towards my agility.
Oh,
I vaulted
okay.
something.
So,
But see how the numbers are orange? That means they're
Yeah.
doubled.
Okay.
So that would normally be 20.
I heard something rather funny.
Yes.
That is that because points are higher at night, if you find a place that without many infect bros, that like I was listening to something and they were like, yeah, I just went somewhere and I
Grinded?
grinded for agility points at night.
You can basically do that. Yeah.
He's like, I just
I mean,
jumped
that's-
up and off a ledge.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like Oblivion, where I would just like be hopping around constantly, everywhere, casting a heal spell.
Look at that. Look at all that
You know,
agility.
good video game design.
Video games. This is well. That's.
Oh, I
uh,
didn't show you something that I could use to my advantage.
Is that water?
I don't know.
What's down there?
Yeah, what is down there? Jump, I want to
Jump
know.
on in, yeah. Jumping all, very
Water.
good. Can you go in water? Can you not swim?
I can swim.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, like you go in the water.
So just letting you guys know, you probably want to wrap it up in a couple minutes.
Okay.
But
This
yeah,
one's got to
the
be a little
combat is
shorter.
just super satisfying.
It seemed pretty cool.
Electricity
actually.
arcs. I just cut him in half.
So we haven't seen many story missions. Are like the quests
No, because I don't want to
varied or-
spoil it.
But are like the quests varied or interesting? Like, or are they just kind of like get the thing, or you know?
A lot of them can be get the thing, but some are varied. The story missions have a. I'm gonna get off of me. The story missions take a while to complete.
Wow, that's a lot of
there's
zomboids.
a bunch of different. Oh, this is super cool.
Wait, you can turn on a UV light?
Yeah, and that hurts the volatiles. Here, I wanna.
They just walked into the spike.
Nice.
Yeah.
Some of them are just walking into
So
that
here, I'm
spike.
gonna try and get a volatile's attention. That's not a volatile. That is, but that hurts them,
Ah,
and they don't like that.
Oh my God.
So
wow.
I can kill one.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Yeah, I'm super overpowered. Yeah, fuck off. Uh-oh. I need
This
to
is
heal.
going well for you. Alright, still pretty good.
But the UV light, like,
Runs out.
oh yeah,
Is it on it's on a battery?
yeah. Like, if
What are
you use
those literal spikes coming out of the ground? I think
It's the human defenses.
Okay.
I like that it just is straight up climbing. I didn't think it would have that.
I think you just landed on one.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty
yeah,
sure
you
just,
can
like,
escape their cones of vision, and like that gives you something. It gives you more XP.
I'll give you
Activate that car trap. I don't know what it does. Look behind me. I don't see anybody, but it
Nobody.
still says they're after me. Cut that
Okay.
guy's head off.
Just passing by, you're dead.
Oh,
So what, if you're in the water, can zombies get to you?
I'm not sure.
Could you just like swim at night and like,
Work on your cardio.
Oh, that is a lot of them. Yeah, fuck you. Oh.
they sure don't like you.
Nope, and I don't like them. Oh,
Oh shit.
get off me!
Oh jeez, he's got spikies coming out of his chest. Behind you, bud.
Oh,
They look more like Dead Space
Yeah.
villains.
Oh, there's another one.
Necromorphs.
Parkour off his face.
I can do that.
You should run up a building or something. They could go.
Oh, you know what I should do?
Go into the water.
But they can climb faster than me.
Oh,
Yep.
hello,
So
zombie.
I'm gonna try and get to a safe house. Oh,
You're very good at this.
You got like 2 minutes, Nate.
okay. Oh,
2 minutes,
Oh,
Nate.
nope.
Oh, well,
Okay.
no, Nate's bad.
I'm dead.
All right.
So yeah, that's Dying Light. It's super satisfying parkour melee combat zombies. It's a good game. It's honestly a breath of fresh air in the zombie genre, where I wouldn't say it's a horror game. It gets tense at night. Otherwise, I wouldn't play it. You know.
Oh yeah, you get afraid.
But
'Cause you're a little
it's
baby.
fun. It is really fun.
Nate's a little baby child.
I am a little baby child. You guys should watch the Alien Isolation gameplay. So yeah, that's Dying Light.
Dying Light. It looks pretty cool. I don't play many zombie games. I don't know why. I think Left 4 Dead. Sean, look, name other zombie games. I haven't
Left 4 Dead, Dead Rising. You play Dead Rising?
played. Nope.
Dead Rising's pretty cool.
I played the first one a little bit, actually. It's alright.
Resident Evil.
Nope.
You seemed into Resident Evil, the
It
new
seems
one,
fine, yeah.
or the remake.
But I
COD
haven't, like-
Zombies.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I've never cared about Call of Duty Zombies.
I like it, but like it's. I guess I wouldn't call it. It's not a zombie game.
It
You
kinda
know what I
is.
mean? Like a game that's around zombies. I don't know. I was just thinking about.
Oni Chambara.
Yeah, that one.
What?
You've never heard of Oni Chambara?
No?
Oh, it's
Is
this
it
game-
Japanese?
Oh, it's Japanese as fuck.
Yeah,
what it
Oni is demon, so.
It's like zombie enemies, and you play as like a girl in like a bikini with a cowboy hat and like a giant samurai sword.
Yeah, that sounds Japanese to me.
They're really bad.
Par for the
Like,
course.
They're pretty shitty.
Come on, Japan.
I don't know. Everyone complains that, ugh, another zombie game. But, I don't know. They did this one really well, and I can't wait to play it more and complete it and try and 100% it.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I guess I haven't. I was trying to think. I was like, what other zombies games have I played? I was like, I played.
I should bring up that Gabe and Ed, you know, my two imaginary friends, they have it. Gabe has it on PS4. He doesn't like it. He thinks it's boring. But Ed really, really, really does like it. He has it on the PC. And I've been trying to play cooperative with him because you can play 4-player co-op,
You'll never get to
just
play
like
that.
Dead Island, but you're playing as the same characters basically. But
Ed is incredibly. It's hard to get Ed to play video games.
whereas Dead Island, like, it was really difficult to play the game kind of alone, I think, where it kind of forced you to play with people to succeed. This game you could totally do either way, and it's fun either way because I'm
Right, I
having a ton of
forgot
fun
that like
solo.
Dead Island had like that really big 4-player co-op focus.
Yeah, because like in Dead Island there were 4 different classes, the 4 different people. The Asian lady who was really good at with like sharps and knives and things that cut people.
Sharps.
Sharps.
Jean-Luc, you know, sharps.
Yeah, sharps.
Sure. The black lady who was really good with guns but wasn't useful at all until like the end game where guns were actually like in the game. The football player who was good at throwing things but nobody ever threw things
Wait,
in
was
Dead Island.
there was a football player? No. It was
Like the retired football player.
was he a retired football player?
And then there was the black rapper who was really good with blunt
Oh
weapons.
man, he was the guy who sang
Who do you voodoo, bitch?
the greatest opening video game song ever. God, oh man.
I don't.
Imagine
Nope.
somebody
Uh-huh.
watching.
Look up Who Do You Voodoo.
Have you ever seen that, Matt? Okay, Matt.
No.
You've seen the Dead Island trailer, right? The
Yeah.
heartbreaking one. Imagine that.
The one that the game is nothing
Imagine
like.
watching that heartbreaking trailer and being like, man, I gotta play this game. And then you actually turn on the game, and the first thing you get is this first-person cutscene sequence where this guy raps a song called Who Do Your Voodoo Bitch.
Who Do You Voodoo? Yeah.
It's the most jarring, I can't even, it's...
I don't wanna.
It's
I thought
really
it was
funny.
just like. I
It's
thought you-
terribly
good.
funny.
I thought
So
you played as the
funny.
guy in the trailer with a kid. Guess
No.
They put that in as an Easter egg.
Yeah, they put it as an Easter egg, you can find them, they're dead. Because they die in that trailer, that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone
dies in
everyone's
that
dead.
trailer.
Interesting.
Fun times.
Interesting.
But yeah, we're
Also,
having-
it doesn't make any sense because in that opening cutscene, the person that you are in first person isn't any of the playable characters. Because you see all the playable characters interact with the guy in first person.
you just
and
get
then-
drunk and then turn into a
But
zombie.
no, you get drunk and then you pass out in your bed, but then you wake up in the bed and you're one of the 4 playable characters.
Is that what happens?
I think so. I don't know. I've
I
never
thought
been
you
confused.
turned into a zombie and then you wake up as one of the 4 players.
Oh, maybe that's what they were going for, but I originally thought like I woke up like from being drunk, but I was like, suddenly I was a different character. I'm like, I don't know.
It sounds like they have a tight narrative thread.
Oh yeah, real solid shit. All right, Matt, bring us home.
Thanks for watching. Oh god, it's just hi. He switched cameras. Anyway, thanks for watching this week's episode of the Home Button, where Nate pretended that he had friends, but next week it'll just be him, and then he'll really know he's alone. You can follow the Home Button on Twitter at home. Jesus Christ.
At the
switches.
Nate button.
No, that's not it. At Home Button Cast. That's also our Twitch is the Home Button Cast, and our Facebook is Home Button Official, and so is our YouTube, Home Button Official. And Nate is at Nate Lubetsky on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I am at Matt_Klink on Twitter.
Nate_Lubetsky.
Nate_Lubetsky.
I think.
Maybe.
I don't fucking know.
No one knows. Matt_Clink. Jean-Luc is Jean-Luc Seipke. If you can spell that and find him, well,
Good for
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shocker.
You deserve to follow me.
He tweets sometimes.
It's true, I do.
Bring us home, Matt.
Join us in the next, how many other weeks from now?
2.
In 2 weeks from now. What do we got lined up? Something.
You'll find out.
I don't know.
Oh,
Video
okay.
games.
I thought you actually had it planned. Okay.
Join us next
Well,
week.
I do. I just don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Where maybe we have more people on
Yeah,
the show.
where we'll probably have Gabe and Ed back.
If
unless-
anything, we're gonna have one less each time. Before it's just me in
Yeah.
the booth by myself.
Whereas until eventually it's just we're not here and Jean-Luc is in the booth. Like, you guys are going to play video games out there, and there's none of us. We're all just sick. So yeah, join us in 2 weeks where we're going to play more video games.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks. Is doing the thing.
Oh.
Hi.
Bang.
You didn't roll the outro.
It didn't want to do it.
Oh.
We're gonna try again.
Hey, all right, bye.
We're back.
Hey.
And we're gone.
Bye, we're going. Maybe. No, it's not going. Put it in post.
Okay.